Kawaumat, in this video, we will discuss the interior and exterior angle of a polygon. In this video, we will determine the following: A, the sum of interior angles of any convex polygon, the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon, the sum of exterior angles of any convex polygon, and the number of sides given the sum of interior angles of a regular polygon. So what do we mean by interior and exterior angles? Okay, so I have here a figure. When we say interior angles, these are the angles formed by the consecutive sides of a polygon. So halimbawa po, ito po yun. Okay, so we have here angle 1, angle 2, angles 3, 4, and 5. So, pag sinabi nating interior, makikita po natin yan sa loob ng polygon natin. So, lahat po ng angles na makikita po natin inside our polygon are called the interior angles of a polygon. Okay? Next, how about exterior angles? When we say exterior angles, these are angles formed when the side of a polygon is extended. So, let's say, etong side mo na to. Pag in-extend natin yan, yung angle na mafo-form dyan, that is what we call the exterior angle. Okay, so exterior angle siya ng interior angle na to. Okay, another. So pag in-extend natin itong side na to, may mabubuo po tayo ditong exterior angle. Ganon din po dito. So we have an exterior angle, another one, and this one. So in the given illustration, our exterior angles are angle 6, angle 7, 8, 9, and angle 10. Now always remember that the interior and exterior angles of a polygon always form a linear pair. So pag sinabi nating linear pair, yung nasa line po yung dalawang angles natin. So automatic kapag linear pair sila, they are supplementary. So the sum of the interior and the exterior angles is always supplementary. Okay? So halimbawa po ito, so your interior angle and exterior angle, it's supplementary. Ganon din po ito. Now, what is the sum of exterior angles of a polygon? So, nabanggit ko kanina yung exterior angles. We have angle 6, angle 7, 8, 9, 10. So, let us use this figure. If we will try to make it smaller, so i-zoom out natin siya. Okay? So, paliliitin natin hanggang mag-meet yung mga vertices niya. So, pag nag-meet yung mga vertices niya, ito po yung magiging itsura niyan. So, as you can see, I have here one vertex, okay? So, always remember that the sum of the exterior angles of a convex polygon, one at each vertex, is always 360. So, lahat po ng exterior angles ng ating polygon, regular man yan o hindi, convex man, regular man yan o hindi, it's always 360. So, pag inad natin lahat ng sum ng exterior angles ng ating polygon, it's always 360 degrees. Yan po ang tatandaan. Let's have an example. The measures of the exterior angles of a convex quadrilateral. So, we have here a quadrilateral. So, pag sinabi natin quadrilateral, it is a four-sided polygon. So, since sabi dito convex, so make sure that your figure is a convex polygon. So, kasi madalas hindi given yung figure. So, kapag hindi given, illustrate natin siya. Okay? Para mas madali natin ma-solve yung tinatanong dito na measure of exterior angle. So, sa given natin na convex quadrilateral, yung 6x natin is one of the measures of the exterior angle, 4x minus 10, 4x plus 10, and 2x plus 40. So, meron po tayong binigay na measures ng mga exterior angles natin. Ang tinatanong, find the measure of each exterior angle. So, kung pinapakuha, ano ang measure nitong mga angles na to? So, paano natin gagawin yan? Of course, we will solve for x. Pag nakuha natin yung value ni x, isa-substitute lang po natin yan dito. Therefore, we can get the measure of the exterior angle. Right? So, what are we going to do? So, since ang ating sum ng exterior angles ay 360, ibig sabihin, i-add lang po natin yan lahat. So, we have 6x plus 4x minus 10 plus 4x plus 10 plus 2x plus 40, equate lang po natin siya sa 360 kasi yun po ang sabi. The sum of the exterior angles of any convex polygon is always 360 degrees. So, I have here 16x plus 40. Pag inad po natin ito, we will get 6 plus 4, 10 plus 4, 14, plus 2, we have 16x. And then, negative 10 plus 10, so this will be cancelled na. So, we only have 40. And then, equals 360. So, we have 16x is equal to 360 minus 40. This will become minus 40. So, 16x is equal to 360 minus 40, that is 320. So, divide both sides by 16. Divide natin both sides by 16. So, we will get 320 divided by 16, that is 20. So, we now have the value of x. Anong pong gagawin natin dun sa x? Isa-substitute natin dito. So, 2 times 20, that is 40. Plus 40, so this is 80 degrees. Next, 6 times 20, this is 120 degrees. And this one, this exterior angle is 4 times 20, 80. 80 minus 10, this is 70 degrees. And 4 times 20, 80 plus 10, this is 90 degrees. Now, find the measure of each exterior angle. So, we have 80 degrees, 120 degrees, 70 degrees, and 90 degrees. How will you check if your answer or yung measures po ng exterior angles mo are all correct? So, dapat, pag inad po natin yan, ang magiging result niyan o yung sum niya is 360. So, i-add po natin. 80 plus 120, this is 200, plus 70, that is 270, plus 90, that will become 360. So, therefore, our solution is correct. Now, let's have kung ang sum ng exterior angles natin is always 360. For every kind of polygon po yun yung 360 na yun. So, kahit ba triangle, kahit ba quadrilateral or pentagon pa yan, lagi bang 360 ang sum ng exterior angles natin? Yes. Okay? But, for the sum of interior angles, pag interior angles na po, it's not always 360. It's not always 360. Okay? So, tatandaan po na kapag exterior angles, it's always 360. Kahit ano pong polygon po pa yan. Basta, it is convex. Now, for the sum of interior angles, it's not always 360. So, let's start. So, I have here triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, and heptagon. So, let me give you just 5 examples. Okay? So, alam naman natin yung number of sides. Dapat alam po natin palagi ang number of sides ng bawat polygon. Kasi yan po ang gagamitin po natin sa pagkuha ng triangles at interior angles. Right? So, how many sides do we have in a triangle? So, ito po yung triangle natin. We have 3 sides. For quadrilateral, we have 4. For pentagon, we have 5. For hexagon, we have 6. And for heptagon, we have 7. Now, paano po natin kukunin ang bilang ng triangles sa bawat polygon? Why do we need to get the number of triangles? Kasi dun po natin makukuha yung sum of interior angles. So, depende po sa triangles na na-form niya. Hindi po kagaya ng exterior angles, lagi po yan 360. Pero kapag interior angles na po, depende po yan sa triangles na na-form. Okay? So, dito papasok yung ginagawa natin sa diagonal na binibilang natin, nagpo-form tayo ng diagonal from one vertex. So, naturo ko to sa previous tutorial. From one vertex, magpo-form po tayo ng diagonal dito. So, dito, wala tayong mappo-form. Okay? So, therefore, we only have one triangle for triangle. Okay? So, that is 1. Now, for every triangle, that's why binibilang natin yung triangles kasi for every triangle that is always equal to 180 degrees. Okay? So, kung ang triangle na na-forms dito is isa lang, ibig sabihin ang interior angles niyan, ito, pag inad natin yung angle nito at ito, ang sum po dapat ay 180 degrees. Yun po yung interior angles. Okay? So, sabi ko nga, hindi siya 360 palagi. Next, let's proceed to quadrilateral. So, I have here a quadrilateral with 4 sides. So, gamitin natin yung diagonal from one vertex. So, ito po yung diagonal. How many triangles are formed? So, we have 1, 2. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong 2 triangles na na-form. So, what is the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral? If for every triangle is 180. So, 2 times 180, we have 360 degrees. Kasi meron tayong dalawang triangles dyan. Next, for pentagon. So, mag-create tayo ng diagonal from one vertex. And then, let us count the number of triangles. We have 1, 2, 3. So, this is 3. So, if we have 3 triangles here from a pentagon, so for every triangle, we have 180. So, ano po gagawin natin? Ita-times natin si 3 kay 180 and that is 540 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, ang sum ng interior angles ng pentagon po natin is always 540 degrees. So, pag inad natin yung interior angles natin dito sa pentagon, the sum should be 540 degrees. Next, for hexagon, let us create a diagonal from one vertex. So, ito po siya. So, let us count the number of triangles formed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 4 triangles. So, for every triangle, that is 180 degrees. So, what is the sum? If we have 4 triangles, what is the sum of the interior angles? We have 720 degrees. So, 4 times 180, we have 720 degrees as the sum of the interior angles of a hexagon. And for heptagon, let us create diagonals from one vertex. So, let us count the number of triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, if we have 5 triangles na nabuo dito sa heptagon, we have 5. So, what is the sum of the interior angles? We have 5 times 180, that is 900 degrees. So, para saan po ba itong sum of interior angles natin? Okay? So, ito po ay para malaman natin kung ano yung total ng measure ng angles ng bawat polygon. Okay? Regular man yan or irregular. Regular man or irregular, ito po palagi ang sum ng interior angles ng bawat polygon. We have 180 degrees for triangle, 360 degrees for quadrilateral, and so on. Now, given this number of triangles formed and the sum of interior angles, so let us try to look at the pattern or formula given by our answers. So, always remember that the number of sides is represented by n. So, yung n po natin, that is referring to the number of sides. Now, if you will look at the relationship between the number of sides and the number of triangles formed, if the number of sides are 3, we have 1 triangle formed. If the number of sides is 4, we have 2. Pag 5, we have 3. So, what do you think is the pattern? Anong ginagawa natin dito para makuha natin dito? Okay, nagma-minus lang po tayo ng 2. So, yung n natin, which is the number of sides, nagma-minus lang po tayo ng 2. So, therefore, for us to determine the number of triangles formed, we can make use of this formula, n minus 2. You just have to subtract 2. So, 4 minus 2 is 2, 5 minus 2 is 3, 6 minus 2 is 4, 7 minus 2 is 5. Now, how about this 1? Paano natin kinukuha ang sum of interior angles? So, pag 1, 180. Pag 2, 360. Pag 3, 540. So, depende sa number of triangles. So, paano? What do you think is the formula? Yes, so itong n-2 na nakuha natin, tina-times lang po natin siya sa 180 degrees. So, n-2 times 180. After mong makuha yung number of triangles, ita-times lang po natin siya sa 180. Now, let's say these polygons are regular. So, pag sinabi nating regular, yung length niya and yung angles niya are all congruent. Okay? So, lahat ng measure ng sides niyan pare-pareho at lahat ng measure ng angles ay pare-pareho. So, dun lang po natin pwedeng makuha yung measure of each interior angle. So, pag sinabi po kasi nating measure of each interior angle, ibig sabihin, pare-pareho po ang sukat ng interior angle. So, this is only possible, pwede lang po ito, kung ang polygon po natin ay regular. Okay? So, makukuha lang po natin yung measure of each. Ibig sabihin, pare-pareho po ang sukat ng interior angle niyan kung regular po yan. Kung hindi po siya regular, ibig sabihin, iba-iba ang measure nun. Hindi mo siya pwedeng gamitin. So, hindi pwedeng ang polygon mo ay irregular and then kukunin mo yung measure of each interior angle. Hindi po pwede. Kasi this is only possible if ang polygons po natin ay regular. Kasi madidivide mo siya equally. Now, so paano natin kukunin? Tatandaan na kung ilan po yung number of sides ng ating polygon, yun din po ang number of angles. So, kung 3 po yung sides, 3 rin po yung angles niyan. Kung 4 yung sides, 4 rin yung angles niyan. So, pag ang tinatanong po is measure of each, nakuha mo na yung sum eh. Ito yung total ng interior angles ng triangle mo, 180. So, ang tinatanong nito, ilan ang measure, so ilan ang measure ng bawat angles ng triangle. So ang gagawin po natin, yung nakuha po natin na sum, i-divide po natin siya sa n. Ano po yung n? Yung number of sides. Okay? So ito pong nakuha natin na sum of interior angles, kasi ito yung kabuuan, yung 180, 360, i-divide po natin siya sa n, dun sa number of sides. Kasi like what I said, kung ilan po yung number of sides, yun rin po yung number of angles ng ating convex polygon. So, i-divide po natin siya. So, halimbawa, ito po yung triangle and this is a regular polygon. So, meron tayong triangle. We have 180 degrees. I-divide po natin siya by 3 para makuha natin kung ano ang sukat ng angle ng bawat interior angle ng triangle. So, para pantay-pantay, i-divide po natin siya by 3. So, 180 divide 3, that's why this is our formula, n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. I-divide natin siya sa n. So, that is 60 degrees. Okay? And then 360 for our quadrilateral, since this is the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. So, pag inad daw natin tong apat na angles, 360 yan. Now, if this is a regular polygon, and then we are asked to find the measure of each interior angle, ano kaya ang sukat nitong apat? So, i-divide natin siya by 4. Yung 360, i-divide po natin by 4 and that is 90 degrees. Next, for pentagon, the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon is 540 degrees. Now, if we have a regular pentagon, then what is the measure of each? So, hahatiin natin yung 540 sa 5. So, we have 540 degrees divided by 5. Therefore, the measure of each interior angle is 108 degrees. For hexagon, we have 720 degrees. That is the sum of interior angles, yung nasa loob. Now, what is the measure of each interior angle? So, para makuha natin, i-divide natin si 720 degrees by 6. Kasi 6 yung angles niyan para pantay-pantay. So, 720 divided by 6, that we have 120 degrees. So, ang bawat measure ng angles po na to ng hexagon, if it is a regular polygon, is 120 degrees. And then for heptagon, so for us to know the measure of each interior angle of a heptagon, so we will divide the sum, yung kabuuan, yung 900 degrees into 7. Since we have 7 angles here, so 900 divided by 7, that is 128.57 degrees. So, i-round up na lang natin kasi this is non-repeating. Okay, so we have 128.57 degrees. Now, let's have more examples. So, complete the table. What if ang given po natin, let's say octagon, nonagon, decagon, 15gon, 30gon. So, para makuha natin etong mga to, dapat alam mo muna yung n, yung number of sides. Right? So, for octagon, we have 8, 9. For decagon, 10. For 15gon, that is 15. For 30gon, we have 30 sides. Right. So, let us find the number of triangles formed. So, you just have to subtract 2 from n. So, 8 minus 2, that is, we can form 6 triangles from octagon. We can form, dito pala muna tayo. So, we have 6. Okay, so 8 minus 2, that is 6. So, kukunin natin yung sum of interior angles. So, sabi ko nga, para makuha yung interior, yung sum. So, ita-times lang po natin itong number of triangles na na-form sa 180. So, 6 times 180, that is 1,080 degrees. Now, para makuha natin yung measure ng bawat angles ng octagon, if this is a regular polygon, so, tatandaan ha, congruent lang yung measure ng interior angle mo kung regular polygon siya. Alright? So, ano pong gagawin natin? I-divide lang po natin ito dun sa n, sa number of sides. So, 1,080 divided by 8, that is 135 degrees. Now, meron pa akong isang column dito. So, idagdag na natin ang pagkuha ng measure of exterior angle. Paano po ba kukunin etong exterior angle na to? So, kung mapapansin niyo kanina dun sa first slide natin, sabi ko doon, the sum of the interior and exterior angle of polygon from one vertex, is always 180 degrees. They are supplementary. So, kung ito yung measure ng interior angle mo, ano po yung exterior angle niyan? Lagi po yan 180 supplementary. So, ima-minus lang po natin siya sa 180. 180 minus 135, that is 45 degrees. So, ima-minus lang po natin yan. So, let's find the number of triangles for nonagon. So, we have 9 minus 2, that is 7. Ita-times natin to sa 180 para makuha natin yung sum of interior angles, and that is 1,260 degrees. Pwede nyo po akong sabayan sa pag-solve. Pwede nyo akong unahan sa pag-solve and then i-check nyo kung ano yung lalabas na sagot, kung tama yung makukuha nyo. And then, para makuha natin yung measure ng bawat angles ng nonagon, i-divide natin ito sa 9. We will get 140 degrees. So, bawat angles po ng regular nonagon is 140 degrees. Para makuha natin ang exterior angle of a regular nonagon, then, ima-minus lang po natin ito sa 180 and that is 40 degrees. Okay, and then ganun rin po sa iba. We have 8, 1,440 degrees, 144 degrees, and 36 degrees. For our triangles form, we have 13 times natin sa 180. We will get 2,340 degrees. Divide lang po natin sa n. Divide by 15, so 156 degrees. And then, i-minus po natin ito sa 180. We will get 24 degrees for our exterior angle. And then, this is 28. So, times natin sa 180, 5,040 degrees. And then, divide lang po natin ito dito. So, we have 168 degrees. And then, for us to find the measure of the exterior angle, i-minus po natin ito sa 180. We will get 12 degrees. Okay. So, take note that all exterior angles of a regular polygon are congruent. So, kung meron kang 8 interior angles, ibig sabihin 8 rin po yung exterior angles mo. So, kung regular polygon yon, ibig sabihin yung 8 na yon pare-parehong 45 degrees ang exterior angles niya. Parang kagaya nito. Okay? If it's a regular polygon. Let's have more examples. Determine the number of sides of a polygon given the sum of the measures of interior angles of a regular polygon. So, paano daw po kung ang given natin ay yung sum? Sum ang given. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay yung number of sides. So, ito baliktad naman. Okay? So, ito ang given. Paano po natin ito sasagutan? So, we will be using the formula itself. Okay, so kapag ang given po dito ay yung sum, binigay na kagad yung sum. So, ano yung number of sides? Yun ang hahanapin natin. You can make use of the formula. Yun mismo. So, n minus 2 times 180. Since ang given na po yung sum, equate natin siya dun sa 1,980. Okay, so since ito yung given, ibig sabihin may sagot ka na agad dito, kaya i-equate mo na agad siya sa 1,980. And then let us solve. So distribute po natin 180 times n, that is 180n. 180 times negative 2, that is minus 360, is equal to 1,980. So, transpose natin itong negative 360. So, we will have 180n is equal to 1980 plus 360. So, we will get 180n is equal to 2,340. So, divide both sides by 180. So, 2,340 divide 180, we will get n is equal to 13. So, makukuha mo ngayon yung n, that is 13. So, makukuha mo na yung polygon. Anong polygon yan? 13gon. Okay? Makukuha mo na rin yung triangles na na-form. Magma-minus 2 ka lang. So, that is 11. Pwede mo i-check. 11 times 180, dapat ito ang makuha mo. And then, paano makukuha yung measure of each interior angle? I-divide po natin ito kasi hindi mo ito makukuha kung hindi mo alam yung n. So, 1,980 divided by 13, we have 152.31 degrees. So, nira-round up ko na po . And then, para makuha natin yung measure ng bawat exterior angle, if this is your interior angle, ima-minus lang po natin siya by 180. So, we will get 27.69 degrees. Next. So, meron pa tayong isa. We have 3,000. Equate natin siya by 3,240. And then, same process. Distribute 180n minus 360. And then, equate by 3,240. And then, solve. So, we will have 180n equals 3,600. So, ipa-plus po natin ito. Divide both sides by 180. So, 3,600 divide 180, we will get n is equal to 20. So, makukuha mo po yung n, which is your side. So, we have 20 sides. So, that is 20gon. And then, you can now determine the number of triangles formed. So, minus 2 lang. That is 18. Pwede mo i-check. 18 times 180, dapat ito ang makuha mo. So, nakuha mo na to. Meron ka ng number of sides. So, 3,240 divide 20 para makuha mo yung measure ng bawat interior angle. That is 162 degrees. And then, the measure of exterior angle, minus lang po to sa 180. That is 18 degrees. Next. Determine the number of sides of a polygon given the measure of each interior angle and exterior angle of a regular polygon. Now, so dito naman po, ang given natin ay yung measure ng bawat interior angle. So, paano kukunin yung number of sides kapag ang given natin ay yung measure na agad ng interior angle? Tapos itong isa, binigay na yung measure ng exterior angle. So, paano natin kukunin? gagamitin lang din po natin itong formula. So, we will use n minus 2 times 180 all over n. Kasi since yun ang given, yun ang binigay, so yun ang gagamitin natin. Equate mo siya sa 160 since binigay na kagad yung sagot. Okay? And then, paano po gagawin? Cross multiply, we will have n minus 2 times 180 is equal to 160 times n, so that is 160n. Okay? And then, ganun ulit, distribute, so 180n minus 360 is equal to 160n. And then, combine similar terms, so 180n minus 160n is equal to positive 360. So, 180 minus 160, that is 20n, is equal to 360. So, divide both sides by 20. So, 360 divide 20, that is n, is equal to 18. So, makukuha mo na ngayon yung number of sides. And this is 18 gone. Makukuha mo na to. This is 11. Alright, so, meron lang po akong inayos. So, it should be 16, not 11, sorry. So, 18 minus 2, that is 16. And then, 16 times 180, ita-times lang natin sa 180, that is 2,880 degrees. And then, pwede mo i-check, kasi ito yung given, diba? So, 2,880 divide 18, that is 160 degrees. Now, kanina, lumabas na ito. Actually, kapag given yung interior, makukuha mo na yung exterior niya kasi regular polygon naman siya. So, ima-minus mo siya by 180. So, that is 20 degrees. Now, let's have this one. What if, so ito kanina, ang given natin ay yung interior angle. So, paano kapag exterior angle ang given? So, kapag exterior angle, ma'am, wala tayong formula dyan. So, edi kunin mo muna yung interior angle mo. So, ang interior angle mo, i-minus mo to by 180, we will have 165 degrees. So, meron ka ng interior angles, pwede mo na gamitin to. So, ganun ulit. N minus 2 times 180 over n is equal to 165. Since wala tayong formula sa pagkuha nito, kunin mo na muna yung interior angle. So, ayan po siya. And then, same procedure like this one. So, distribute, we will have 180n minus 360 is equal to 165n. So, cross-multiply lang po. And then, 180n, combine similar terms. This will become minus, this will become plus, positive 360. So, you will have 15n is equal to 360. Divide both sides by 15. So, your n is 24. So, makukuha mo na yung number of sides since yun ang hinahanap. So, the number of sides is 24. So, this is 24 gone. Your number of triangles formed, 24 minus 2, that is 22. Times mo to by 180. Meron kang 3,960 degrees as the sum of your interior angles. Para makuha mo, i-check mo ito. Divide mo to by 24, so we will have 165 degrees. Let's try. So, calculate the measure of each lettered angle. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay si A at si B. So, paano natin kukunin? So, dapat alam mo muna yung sum. So, nabanggit ko to kanina. So, paano kukunin ang sum ng interior angles? We will use this formula. So, what is your n? Bilangin mo yung sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon. Irregular nga lang. So, ito po yung example na irregular ang pentagon. So, we have 5 minus 2. So, we have 3 times 180. So, that is 540. So, yung sum ng interior angles ng pentagon natin ay 540 degrees. Now, paano natin kukunin si A? So, yung A, since hindi natin alam yan, ipa-plus natin lahat ito, yung measure ng angle. So, dapat 540. So, A plus 83 plus 90. Paano mo nalaman 90? Kasi merong mark. Okay? So, kapag meron tayong ganitong mark, may foot, ibig sabihin, 90 degrees po yan. So, ipa-plus lang po natin lahat. A plus 83 plus 90 plus 90 plus 130. Dapat mag-total siya ng 540. 40 degrees kasi yun po ang sum ng interior angles ng pentagon. So, solve natin. So, A plus, kunin mo tong sum nito, is equal to 540 degrees and then minus natin. A is equal to 540 minus 393. We have A is equal to 147 degrees. Okay, so therefore this is 147 degrees. Makukuha na natin yung B, yung exterior, kasi they are always supplementary. Okay, so A plus B, dapat pag inad natin si A at si B, 180 yan. So, paano makukuha? I-minus natin si 180 sa 47. I-minus natin yung 147 sa 180. So, your B is 33 degrees. Okay? Next, I have here C and D. So, paano natin kukunin? Ganun ulit, since this is a quadrilateral, kunin mo muna yung interior angles para makuha mo kung ano ba yung total dapat. Okay? So, the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, using the formula, so how many sides do we have? 4. So, 4 minus 2 is times 180. So, this is 2. 2 times 180, we have 360. So, ang sum dapat ng interior angles niyan ay 360 degrees. Now, paano natin kukunin? Since dalawa yung C natin, bakit dalawa? Kasi ayan po, meron tayong markings. Ibig sabihin, congruent yan. Dalawa sila. So, ibig sabihin, pareho ng sukat po ito. So, times 2 natin yung C. Twice C. Okay? Kasi since congruent sila, pwede mo siya i-times 2. Ganon din po si 84. Since congruent siya doon, kasi pareho siyang may dalawang markings, times 2 rin natin si 84. Okay, so meron tayong measure ng 2 pairs of congruent angles. Okay, so we have, dapat ang total niyan ay 360. So, i-times natin, we have 2C, 2 times 84, that is 168 degrees, is equal to 360. So, 2C is equal to 360 minus 168, so 2C is equal to 192 degrees. So, paano natin makukuha yung C? Divide natin both sides by 2. So, makukuha po natin 192 divide 2. We have 96. Okay, so we have 96 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, kung ito po ay 96 degrees, congruent siya dito. So, therefore, this is 96 degrees also. So, kung 96 degrees ito, congruent siya dito. So, 96 din to. Now, makukuha na natin si D. Dapat, si 96 at si D mo, dapat 180 degrees yan. Supplementary sila. So, ima-minus lang po natin si 96 sa 180. So, ang D mo is equal to 84 degrees. Alright? So, ma'am, ano po ito? 84 din po ito kasi congruent siya doon. So, this is 84 degrees. Next, calculate the measure of each lettered angle. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin ay si S at si T. So, first step, kunin mo muna ang interior angles, yung sum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, using the formula, and minus 2 times 180. Now, by the way, merong ibang books na ang 180 nandito. Pareho lang po yun. Okay? 180 times n minus 2 or n minus 2 times 180. Ang importante po doon, yung n minus 2 ita-times sa 180. Okay? So, what is your n? We have 6. So, 6 minus 2, that is 4. 4 times 180, so that is 720. So, dapat ito po ay 720. So, i-add natin lahat. So, the measure of your angle is plus 117, plus 130, plus 121, 115, and 112. It should be, the sum must be 720. Okay, so let us solve. So, your S plus, total mo to, that is 595 degrees, is equal to 720 degrees. So, we have S minus natin, 720 minus 595. So, your S is 125 degrees. So, therefore, this is 125 degrees. So, pag chinek ninyo, inad nyo lahat ng interior angles niyan, ang magre-result niyan ay 720 degrees. Now, paano natin kukunin to? So, they are what? Supplementary. So, S and T are supplementary angles. So, dapat ang sum niyan 180. So, substitute natin yung nakuha nating S, which is 125 degrees. I-minus natin ito sa 180. So, your T is 55 degrees. Okay? Next. So, ganun ulit, kunin ang sum of interior angles. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin dito ay yung exterior angle. Okay? So, in this case, kung mapapansin ninyo, ang polygon natin is a regular polygon. So, kahit makuha lang natin isa dyan, automatic pare-pareho na po yan kasi regular yon. So, pag nakuha na natin yung isang interior angle lang, makukuha na po natin yung exterior angle. So, that is your M kasi, exterior angle siya. So, kunin natin, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So, kunin muna natin yung sum ng interior angles, 7 minus 2, that is 5 times 180, we have 900. Now, paano mo makukuha yung measure ng angle na to? Kasi dapat alam mo muna yung interior para makuha mo yung exterior. So, i-divide natin ito by the number of sides, which is 7. So, kunin mo yung interior angle. So, yung nakuha mong 900 divided by n, the number of sides, which is 7. So, we have 128.57 degrees. Okay, so we have for every interior angle of your heptagon, this is 128.57 degrees. So, kung ito ay 128.57 degrees, so ibig sabihin pare-pareho yan. Makukuha mo na ngayon to. So, what is your M? So, ipa-plus po natin yon sa M. Dapat mag-sum siya ng 180. So, ima-minus lang po natin. Therefore, your M is 51.43 degrees. Let's have the last one. Find the measure of all the interior angles of a pentagon. So, dito naman, interior angles. But as you can see, meron na tayo, magsosolve na tayo algebraically. Okay? So, paano natin kukunin? Kunin mo muna ang sum ng interior angles ng pentagon. So, this is a pentagon. So, 5 sides. Okay? So, we have n minus 2 is equal, times 180. So, 5 sides, 5 minus 2, that is 3. Times 180, that is 540. So, nakuha mo na. Dapat 540 po ang sum ng interior angles. So, i-add po natin lahat ito. So, add natin lahat. 5x plus 2 plus 3x plus 5 plus 5x plus 10 plus 8x plus 8 plus 4x plus 15. Equate natin siya by 540. Okay? Kasi, ang sum ng interior angles ng pentagon natin should be 540. So, combine similar terms. So, we have 25x plus 40. Add nyo po lahat ng constant. Okay? Is equal to 540. And then, solve for x. Your x is 20. So, the value of x is equal to 20. So, isa-substitute natin siya dito. 5 times 20, 100 plus 2, this angle is 102 degrees. 3 times 20, 60 plus 5, 65 degrees. And then, ganun din po rito, dito, at dito. Now, para ma-check mo, i-add nyo po lahat ng angles, 102 plus 65 plus 88 plus 95 plus 110, dapat ang total po 540 degrees. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.